Today I'm going to make lavender simple syrup and can it. So I'm just going to do a tiny batch today. So I started with 2 cups of water and 2 cups of organic cane sugar. You can do a bigger batch if you want. I just didn't have a ton of lavender flowers left. You're going to want about 2 tablespoons of dried lavender flowers per cup of water and sugar. You're going to let that simmer until all the sugar is dissolved. The sugar is dissolved, it needs to steep for about 30 minutes. Of course, I needed to taste test it, so I went ahead and made myself a lavender iced latte. Adding the syrup in here, followed by the shots, some milk, and some ice. Gave it a real good little shake here, and it was absolutely delicious. So I went ahead and strained the dried lavender flowers out of the syrup into another clean dish, and then I had the jars already all prepped, and so I'm gonna fill it evenly. And I just made a tiny batch, so I only have 3 little jars here, and you wipe off the rims to make sure there's nothing sticky. And then I added on the seals. If you use a white sugar, your syrup will turn out like a really light lavender color, like a hint of lavender color instead of this brown color, but I like using the organic cane sugar instead. If you didn't want to can your syrup, you can keep it in the refrigerator in these jars and you're done, but I like to just use a jar at a time or give them away as gifts, so I am going to go ahead and put them in a water bath canner. I use my pressure canner here. It works just fine if I put the lid on and don't screw it down. I just put it on. You need to add water until there's about an inch headspace above the jars and bring it to a rolling boil. And it's at that point you start your 10-minute timer. When the 10-minute timer is over, you can bring your jars out and let them cool. And there you have it, a lavender simple syrup. Just absolutely so delicious in tea or coffee or whatever else.